Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Elite Dangerous. So here we are in Jameson Memorial. I need to not be in a Sidewinder. I forgot about this. All right, we got to leave and come back, obviously. Oh, wait. Oh, wonderful. I've got this weird problem with the joystick that seems to come and go. So let me get out of here and we'll start flying away. I mean, I guess there's no reason why I couldn't, but I should probably just get into my proper ship. I've got a problem with my clutch. So let me fix this real quick. Properties on this bad boy. You guys can't see what I'm doing, but basically there's an enable clutch mode that I need to make sure is disabled. There we go. Oops. Haha. Or else I can't use the button that retracts my landing gear. There we go. I gotta find... I was just clicking back into the game. That seems unfair. All right, well, let's go pay my fine. How far away are we from the station? Contacts. And request the docking. Anonymous access because I shot my guns. Silly. Starting off the stream well, I see. This is good, this is good. Actually, one thing that I will show you guys, let's turn this on. I have the brand new eye tracker. And the reason I didn't use the previous one was it wasn't very good with eyeglasses. But this one, where are we here? 12. Seems to be very, very good. So now the only downside, obviously, is I do have a button to disable it so that when I look over at chat stuff, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, yeah, I guess I gotta do that, don't I? I'm forgetting to do everything. There we go. Back it up. Whoop, that's not backwards. This is backwards. Yep, this is definitely working. All right, so yeah, I've got a button on my HOTAS to disable the eye tracker so that when I look over to read chat or talk to you guys or whatever, or look at different monitors, I don't have the thing where it like goes way off to the side of the screen. But I'm gonna try this for a little while. I'm thinking that the eye tracker will be a head/eye tracker. The Toby one is what I'm using. For combat and stuff might be top notch. So we'll see. So I'm gonna go back into Starboard Services, and we are going to get back into the Crate Phantom that I'm using, and we can just sell this ship. Oh, anonymous access. I've got to pay off my fines first for shooting my gun. There we go. Let's go to the shipyard. Definitely don't want people here at Shinrata Desra not liking me. Jameson Memorial, I should say. So, I want my Crate Phantom. Well, it's just Python. Okay. Storage options. I want to use this ship. I'll have to sell that Sidewinder eventually, but. Alrighty. Now, so I need to head over to here, because there's a material trader here, I'm told. And we would like to go there, and we're gonna try and kind of like buy out a bunch of stuff. Now, I don't have enough, I think, to get everything we need yet, and I have a plan. I watched a video that was sent to me to show how to get materials and things, so we'll do some more of that. But I think we'll start off by doing the material trader to kind of open up more spaces, just in case that's a thing. Because I know when we went to Jameson's crashed Cobra, we definitely filled up very quickly. So I wonder if we had done material trading before we went there, if we would have got more stuff. Oh, let's get away. Get away. One small little jump. Over to the next system. Let's go. Thank you. I will be back. Fuel scooping complete. All right, so let's take a look at. Oh my goodness, man, this is crazy. Where was I going in this system? Maybe this wasn't the best location to go to based on what I'm seeing here, but so they were saying Meredith City is the location inside of here. Where is Meredith City? Oh, way down there. How far away is that? Okay, it's not too far. It's only 300. Whoop. Heading in towards Meredith City. Oh, going way too fast. So let's zoom around the star. There we go. Coriolis Station. Keeping an eye on. We're gonna have to come in between. Oh, look at that. I like that planet. That's a pretty planet. Oh, is that a planet or a moon? I don't know. That's no moon. Okay, so let's line up so that we are going past. Pull up. Hopefully this will line us up better with the, yeah, kind of does. Good, good. In we go. We're out of the city. Here we come. Contacts. Will do. Pad 3-5 is what I heard. Yep. Can confirm. Okay, where are you, Pad 3-5? There you are. Let's do a better landing job than last time. There we go. Alrighty, we are in the station. Well, thank you. All right, so let's go to the materials trader. Let's see what they got for us. So I have my ED engineer up as well. So passenger contacts. That's what I want. All right. Materials trader. Ronaldo Davison. Hi, Ronaldo. All right, so we want to do some things. So I need to get up my ED engineer. So I will put this somewhere that I can look at it at the same time. Of course, that blocks chat. All right, so I mean, so you guys can see what I am seeing. Actually, I don't imagine. Just here, I'll do this here first. Let's go bring up the, that's not what I want. Here's ED engineer. And so here's all the stuff I still need, right? So I am also, like what I'm trying to build, basically. If I bring up the, there's too many windows. This guy, and we go over here. This is the ship I'm trying to build. So I'm trying to get all of the materials that I need for this. And I've exported this material list out of here. Whoops. Oh, update available? Sure. I guess we'll do that. Click to refresh. I did that already. Oh. There we go. But yeah, there's a button up over here called materials needed for this build. I exported that into ED Engineer, which you can see here. And it shows you all of the things that I still need to get all of the upgrades that I want, right? And you can see them all listed here. And it shows like how many of each of these things that I can build. I'm assuming it's like I need 14 of these to get leveled up, and then, you know, the yada yada yada. Looks like I've got a lot of stuff already. But here's the stuff it's telling me that I can do for material trading. So material trading, right? So I have, I need 10 abnormal compact emission data. So I want to sell that, or I want to sell 60 of these adaptive encryptor capture to get 10 of those, is kind of my understanding of what I want to do here. So we're going to do that. And I just moved that. And of course it changed everything on the Windows. Whoops. I'm whacking all kinds of things now. Let's go back to the game. So I want abnormal compact. These guys right here. I want these. I can get 0 of these right now. So how does this, I haven't been to this material trader in a while. So I can sell these data mine wake exceptions. So if I click on this, yeah, so I can sell these for these. I've got a whole bunch of these that it'll let me sell for. So let's see what the tool is saying. I should sell adaptive encryptors capture. Where is that? These adaptive encrypted capture. It says I can sell 60 of these. Offer 60 of these to get 10. Confirm trade. There we go. That gives me 10 of those. Now I want 30 compact composites. 30, oops, I don't want to click on you. Cancel. 30 compact composites. Where are compact composites? Usual. Wake scans, mission data. Do they not sell everything at all these, or do I have to go to like different places to get different stuff? Compact composites. Are these? They look like they're grade 1s. Exceptional, atypical, disoriented, unusual, anomalous. Bulk, classified. I think they're level 1. Maybe they're not. Something I can get here? Oh, is this a... Okay, this is an encoded material trader. So what are these things? These must not be encoded materials. So this is an encoded material trader. All right, so we need this grade 3 electron arrays. Grade 3. Not here. We need grade 1 grid resistors. Where are they? Not here. Heat resistant ceramics. That's grade 2. And then hybrid capacitors, grade 2. Not here. Grade 1 mechanical scrap. And we also need shield emitters, which is a grade 2. Shield data. Okay. That's not, we're not getting a whole lot of that, sadly. Select the material we're working for. Okay. I will exit back out of here. Technology broker. So this is an encoded. I wonder if that's something that they tell us in EDDB. Because I asked for material trader, but does it just let me search for a material trader? Yeah, so it doesn't let me pick the kind of material trader. Powers, types, ships, faction. Interesting. Okay, so we know that Meredith City has a encrypted material trader, or sorry, yeah, like encrypted data. Actually, I guess if we open up the station, I wonder if that tells us the actual type. Material trader. Just says material trader. Interesting. Okay, so we need to go now. Let's try this one next. Tanner City. Oh, and that's interesting. Okay, so let's go back to the game. And let us be on our way. So we will launch and head to the next station. What's going on? Interesting. It's probably one of the worst takeoffs that I've had in a while. Can I plot a course? Probably not, huh? Tanner City. That's what I wanted. Head there. Oh, that's fun. Very dangerous. You get into those things. Was that a white dwarf or a... Yeah, white dwarf. They're dangerous, those ones. Let's try not to overfly this time. Tanner City. I always wonder, like, actually, I wonder if they tell you, huh? Oh, I'm gonna overfly, because once again, I'm not paying attention. Beautiful. The dip of shame. Although we do want to kind of come in underneath it a bit so that we can make sure that we come in at the mail slot. There we go. I believe I'm coming at that. Yeah, I think I should be coming at that correctly. Today's cruise. Oh my god, yeah. If Bulls was here, he'd go blow that up. I don't have the thing where I can turn that on when I look. Might have to change that. Of course, that might be annoying too if I'm just trying to look out the windows and look at the coolness that is out there. Pad 22. There we go. Very good. All right. Let's go into Starboard Services. Contacts. Material trader. What kind of material trader are you? Raw materials material trader. So I don't think we want that, right? Because I think we have all of the raw materials that we need. So what is the third type? Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Let's go to our inventory. Materials. Element manufactured. I want a data. Is that what I want? So we have encoded data. Manufactured. An element. These are materials. These are data. Oh, wait. Does that mean I want a data broker? Oh, man. I'm so good at this game. So that's a material trader. So what I'm actually looking for is not a material trader, but not a technology broker. Or are they all considered material traders even for data? They probably are, huh? I wish that I could, just by looking at the station, it says that it's a material trader, but I want to know if it's a data material trader. Wonder if that's an easy thing to find out. Data material trader. So yeah, raw, encoded, manufactured. Emission data, manufactured, so encoded, manufactured. Location information. So raw materials trader, manufactured trader, encoded materials trader, manufactured materials trader, and raw materials trader. So we're at a raw materials trader right now. Found at refinery and extraction economies. Manufactured, found at extraction and industrial. And encoded is found at high-tech and military economies. So if we go back to here and we look at Meredith, this is where we went to first. This was a high-tech refinery system. Found it high-tech. So that wasn't encoded. It was high-tech. We were adding encoded. Encoded trader when we were there, right? And now we've been to our raw one, refinery and extraction, which is where we are here. Industrial refinery, right? So high-tech refinery, industrial refinery, and then this one is also industrial refinery. So that is not going to be what we want. We want manufacturing, we want extraction, industrial. Actually, I guess we could alien station faction state? No. Cells, modules, allegiance, government, economy. We want extraction. Extraction and industrial economies. So let's go back to here. Extraction, fine. So the closest one is, we will head. Sure, we'll head here. Actually, this one is closer to the star, and our jump range is ridiculous, so we could get to this system here in like a single jump. So we want to go to Slovlov hub. Okay, so let's head into our doodad. jump here. And we'll head off to that. Now, hopefully I did that right. Whoop. Ouch. Too fast. All right. I think we're one jump away, right? Go right through the station. Well, almost. Got all the craziness in here. Oh my goodness. Be cool if you could actually like see a Thargoid or something. All right. So let us fuel up. And then we were heading to you. And it is like super close, so let us not overfly on this one. Maybe for once. All right, there's the planet. Federation. That's who we still need to rank up with too, to get. I think what's the highest rank in Federation? Admiral. I am not fully ranked up in the Fed yet. I have access to all the stuff for the Empire. Where was I going? 22 there. It's fine. All right.
Landing operation complete. You may disembark when ready. Welcome to the station, Commander.
Thank you. All right. Material trader, you are a manufactured. Okay. So I'm hoping this is what we want. So level 3 electronic arrays is electronic arrays. So I want these guys. Level 3 electronic arrays. Says that we should be able to sell 18 refined focus crystals. Find focus crystals. 18 of these. Confirm. And then, so that was for the electro, what was that for? It just updated on me. Oh, I guess those were the options, so I think it just finished. All right, so then we want grade 1. We want compact composites. These guys. And we should be able to trade. So it says 8 proto-light alloys. Phase alloys. Proto-light alloys. 8 of these. Confirm. And that gets us 30 of those. Or more. Okay, so grid resistors are grade 1. Grid resistors. And refined focus crystals. 2 refined focus crystals. So 2 of these. That was for grid resistors. I want to double check that I'm getting what I think I'm getting. Grid resistors. Okay, yeah, so that gives us more than we need probably. So then heat resistant ceramics is a grade 2. Heat resistant ceramics. 1 thermic alloy. Just 1 of those. Thank you. That gets us those. And then we want hybrid capacitors. It's grade 2. These guys for 12 refined focus crystals. Refined focus crystals. We can give away 12 of those. All right, then we need a level 1. Where is it? Chemical, heat, basic, mechanical scrap for a configurable component. Just 1. Okay. And then we need shield emitters. We need 3 shielding sensors. There we go. All right, cool. Now, that's all of the ones that it says that we can just do without compromising anything else. So if I go back over to here, and then we show you the ED engineer, you can see now we have just checked off a whole bunch of items. Now these ones here, they're not like a bluish color or whatever it was, teal color. So here you'll see that we don't have enough to trade for what we need. And it also, really nice, I noticed this earlier today, really nice feature here is not only it tells you that, to get 9 chemical manipulators, I need, 54 of these or these or these or 18 of these, right? But it also tells you that, like, how many you have, and also if you need them, right? So we actually need 4 of these for a different aspect of this build, right? So I definitely wouldn't want to be selling any more of these protolites to get what we need, right? Chemical manipulators. So it does say like this. Now, one thing I noticed, so now I watched this video that was recommended to me, and I have a bunch of notes about what we need. So let me pull up my notes here. I don't know if that's going to actually work. Copy this. I didn't think this through. Let's paste a duplicate. And on this one, I want to show that. Okay, that's what I did. All right, I think this will do it. There we go. Now you can see my list. So yeah, here I watched this video and I took a bunch of notes on all the things that we can go get, right? So one thing that I noticed was that these proto heat emitters and these light or whatever and these shields, right? Like drops like candy was from. Now I can't. I do have the video. Probably should make a reference to that. It was done in our NID. We were chatting about it in the NidTubers general chat. It is the best ways to farm all engineered materials. So I will copy that and just throw it in the chat. That's where I got all my info from. Full disclosure. There we go. Now. So yeah, like Imperial Shielding, you see on here, Imperial Shielding is something that we can pick up quite a bit of. And I noticed on ED Engineer, actually, if I show you guys that, then you'll see that in here, like, so Proto Light alloys, right? Like that's something that we can use to trade for. Imperial Shielding, I think that was one of the items that I had listed there. Yeah, Imperial Shielding is a thing that we can probably get a bunch of, right? So there's a few things, looks like on this list that we can just like go grab a bunch of and then do the rest of this, this trading, right? Imperial Shielding is another one that we can use here. Imperial Shielding we can use here. So Proto Light here. Yeah. Few other things. Imperial Shielding. So Imperial Shielding definitely looks like one that we want to grab a bunch of, and Proto Light alloys, and then we can do a bunch of these as well. That said, there are some tricks to getting just some of the base, the base item that we want just right off. So, whoops. So what I think I want to start with is we definitely need some core dynamic composites, right? Core dynamic composites. So these guys right here, we need 60 of them. Core dynamic composites is something that you can get from Imperial Shielding as well. But let's go see if we can grab a few of these just the normal way. So core dynamic composites, and my research has said we can find those in Federation high population state of none. So where are we? If we go back to the game, and we can get out of here now. Open up our Galaxy-O map. Oh, that's not what I want to do, actually. We're one step behind. I want to go back to here, but we want to look at this. So we need to find a Federation system. So let's take this out of here. All right, so we need to find a allegiance. Federation. Where are we right now? AASGAY. AASGAY. So let's change this to AASGAY is our current location. We want to go to a federation system. And we want to go to a high population. So we can sort by pop, maybe? And a state of none. So where is state? Doesn't show me population on here. Is population something we can pick here? Doesn't look like it. I think population would be listed. Pad arrival distance. All right. Well, let's check out you then. If we go to here, what is your population? That looks not so hot for population. I really wish I could search or sort by population. Or maybe it's because we're doing a station. I probably want to do a system, right? I'm looking at stations. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Let's go to systems. And in here, we want to say, so it's AAS, was it? G, yeah. That's our reference. Okay, so I want allegiance, government, nope, allegiance, federation, state of none. And then population is here now. So if I search for this, and then we want it to be sorted by population. Nope, sorry, population the other way. All right, so 67 light years. So that's really high pop, but we want something a little bit closer, like say you. Oh, what's fleet carriers? Something a little bit closer to us. So if we had here, and then hopefully we can find, we're looking for high grade emission signal sources. So let's go.
Docking clamps retracted. You are go for departure. Federal flight control now offline. Have a safe trip, Commander.
Okie dokie. Scan the system. Now, actually, I believe we are supposed to go scan the nav beacon, right? That's how this works. based on the tutorial. Scan. Oh, we're supposed to bring limpets too. Oops. Oh, jeez. Going way too fast. So dip of shame time. As Minty calls it. I'm going to steal that because why not? Always called it bleeding off speed, but I think he's right. It's just a dip of shame. Hey, Mirror. I've been sitting here for nearly 20 minutes now, just watching Anubiz organize his groceries. Pretty much. Well, here, I'm out to actually go do something now, hopefully. Nav beacon. Where are you? Oh, did I just unlock you? I think I just unlocked you. Oh. Contacts? Navigation beacon. Where are you? Behind me, once again. There we go. Scanny, scanny, scanny. Yeah, this stuff, farming for resources is not the most exciting thing. But it's a thing. Alright, so let's get out of here before somebody shoots me in my exploration ship. And then I need to find what are they called? This is why I take notes. High grade emission signal source. High grade emissions. Encoded. Can I just filter for... I don't want to see the planets. I don't want to see these. I don't want to see these. I don't want to see these. I want to see these. These. I want signal sources. Encoded. Encoded. Degraded. Encoded. Emissions. Degraded. Encoded. High grade emissions. Do I need to like go to encoded and then hope it's high grade? I'm learning. Or am I just not finding the thing that I want? Time remaining. What is that all about? Going way too fast, but do I need to scan this thing or anything? No. Okay, so that's just encoded. Degraded, encoded. Coded. So I don't know. So time remaining is on the ones that we select, I'm assuming, right? So if I go to convoy, encoded, nav beacon, degraded, encoded. If I click on you, it says 1 minute remaining. Do I need to scan these and then they change to something else? Or... No, it'd be unidentified when I scan it, it does this, right? You say that, like, you wouldn't happily watch a stream of Anubiz organizing his actual grocery smear. Yeah, that's true, yeah. So I think I'm supposed to actually find ones called high grade, right? But with his actual groceries, I can at least judge the brand of farm onions he's buying. In Elite, there's only one brand of everything. And you're right. I want high grade. Am I doing this wrong? Emissions. Encoded. Maybe I need to find another place that is meeting these requirements. Okay, so let's go to federal, high population, none. State of none. Federal, high population, state of none. I'm just going to start going down the list now. I guess, assumed that we would just find what we were looking for right away, but I guess not. And that's probably why you scan the beacon, right? Because then it'll show you all of the things right off the bat. What are you? Weapons fire. No, that's not what we want. I think a guy lives there. So this is where we're heading to, and hopefully we can find some signal sources here. High grade emissions. That's what we want. High grade emissions. Blat or Blah Trimpy? Blah Trimpy? The name of the system we're going to? Blah Trimpy? Blah Trimpy. Blah. Alright. Scanny, scanny, scanny. And then I want to find said nav beacon. Actually, I probably should just drop in at a station 2 and get some limpets. Oh, I need a limpet controller. Like, I need a collection limpet and all that jazz. Oh, boy. Unless I just want to pick stuff up. But that seems like work. Work. Of course, this entire thing is work, isn't it? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Hey, might as well scan you since I scanned you. Or since I clicked on you. And we'll collect some aberrant shield data. And we'll collect some... Of course, I don't want to get shot at. Please don't shoot at me. Some inconsistent shield soaks. And we'll get some... Nothing. And then we'll get some... I like getting nothings. Alright. Where is... you? Scanny, scanny, scanny. Oh, and then I gotta super cruise before I can see the things and such. Engage! Right into the sky. Boom. Alright. What do we got? High grade! Now I know that it is actually a thing that I can go to. I like it. It's gonna be gone in a minute though. Can I get there in a minute? High grade. As long as I drop in on it before it disappears. I don't know. I should maybe pick a different one. Because I'll pick up speed the further away I get from the star. But I feel like this is going to disappear on me before I can get there. This seems like a bad mechanic. Like I just literally got here and it's about to disappear on me. Yeah, I'm not going to make it to this in time because I'm going to have to slow down once I get to 7 seconds, right? Yeah, and now I have to slow down and then it's going to just disappear on me. 2, 1, 0. Poof. Awesome. Cool. How close are you? How much time do I have? 17 minutes. Let's head over to you. Now we're going to do this the hard way because I didn't pick up limpets and stuff. Is there a... Oh, I don't even know because I turned it all off. But we'll check, I guess, real quick. There is a station here, so I can probably pick up a controller and stuff. We'll find out. Come on. Get in there. Wait, Boris, are you still there? You still watching? You still listening? I'll make some commitments on air if you are. Okay. So, cargo scoop. Let's go pick up these proprietary composites. And dynamic core. I think these are things. I think we want these things, right? Right. Oh, behind me. Okay, well, there's something right in front of me too, right? I don't know. Where are you? Why aren't you selected? All right. So that gives us some things that we needed. So we found... No, that's the wrong one. There we go. So we found a few things, right? This core dynamic. So yeah, we are at 12 core dynamics, and we found a few other things as well. So now I think I'm going to try this just because I can, but it's going to mean that just to prove that this is how this works. So I'm told, so I'm going to leave it there so that you guys don't see this whole thing, that if you actually exit right out of the game, so I'm only going to do this once because this is going to be annoying for the stream, but just to prove that this is how this stuff works. So if I exit right out of the game, and then I open the game back up, and according to my sources of that link that I showed you guys before, where's my boom? Okay, no, that didn't do anything. Oops, come on. I totally forgot what I was about to say. But yeah, no, that video said basically for these types of things, you have to actually log all the way out of the game and then start the game back up and log all the way back in. And you got to go back into the same game mode that you were in before. And this is supposedly not an exploit. Frontier has come out and said so. But this takes a long time to recycle. So you're supposed to look for sites that aren't going to disappear for like 25 minutes or something like that. So you can do this a few times. I'm going to only do it once just to see that it works. And then we'll just kind of fly around and find stuff. Because it's more fun to watch me fly around and find stuff than it is to look at this ED screen, I'm assuming. So I think we're supposed to go like straight into Super Cruise. And then there should be a signal source right around us. And that we look at. Okay, that's encoded, but I didn't want encoded. It's supposed to be the high grade one again, right? Well, that didn't look like it worked too well. Maybe I waited too long and it disappeared on us, or maybe it's this one. This one's pretty close. High grade emissions. There it is. There was just two that were really close to us. Look at that. It works. And it's still got 13 minutes on its timer. So you could pop out and pop in and keep doing this. And I might do that off of a stream, but I think this is super boring to watch on a stream. There, but I proved that it works. And then we'll just kind of look around for high grade emissions and drop in on those instead. Which, you know, not exactly the most thrilling gameplay either, but I need my stuff. I need to do my inventory management here. I needs it. All right, so let's get some more of these cores. I can see how this could work quite quickly because you don't have to like go anywhere. Hope no pirates show up in these places. Proprietary composites. I don't know if we need those. Why are you giving me proprietary composites? Maybe we do. I don't know. Where are you? There you are. Come here. All right. Then we're going to pop back out. No, it's the cargo scoop. Oh. Like, I don't have my hard points out, but I do have my cargo scoop out. All right. Let's go back over to you. And I guess we'll head back towards the star or the nav beacon. And we want some more of these things. And we'll keep an eye out for these bad boys. Just USSs as we fly towards the beacon. thrilling. Unidentified. Where are you? Are you something I want? No, you're not. Head back towards the star. Unidentified. What are you? Convoy. Unidentified. What are you? Degraded. Unidentified. What are you? Weapons. Identified. What are you? Convoy. Guess I can might as well scan these things as I head towards the star. You get some data for that kind of stuff too, right? Here's the nav beacon. No, I wanted the nav beacon. Lock. There you are. Stepped away. What do I have to do? Oh, I wanted to know if you were there. I was going to make a on-stream commitment to you that I will try and do something for the next 2001 stream. So if there's a game that you think that would be easy enough for me to get, or a show, or something for me to review, I'll do the thing. I'll do the thing and stuff. That show looks like way too much fun, and I want to be a part of it. Okay, so let's get back out of here. And every week that I miss it, Boris, is another week where I'm like, I could get up at 3 in the morning to be there, right? 14 minutes. We can make that one. One of these weeks I will do that. To check my schedule for my Friday. Or wait, no, my Thursday. If I don't have a whole lot of stuff going on, I'll do it. And then I'll make up some excuse why I have to start later that day. Say, why do you always have to start so late on Thursdays? I don't understand. My doctor's appointment. Every Thursday. Once you're settled with the workload, we'll change the time for a few weeks at a time. I see. Okay. So hopefully you won't have to do that. I just need a good excuse, right? Like why I can't be around Thursday mornings. Of course, that doesn't help for Thursday night streams either, does it? Oh no. What are you doing, Miss Your Poopy Pants? What do you found me? What do you want? I got no cargo. I got nothing. I don't know why you want me. Now, is my thing still here? Horrible. Horrible senior poopy pants. Blah Trimp. Blah Trimp. Blah Triumph? Blah Triumph free! I don't know. That's the faction. Takes so long to get there. This is why people do the logout thing. Core Dynamics Composites is what we're looking for. Core Dynamics Composites. And obviously, we'll take whatever we can get. So now I'm curious is, if we go back out to Super Cruise, do we have all the stuff still on the radar, or do you have to scan the beacon again? But we want high. Weapons fire, encoded, degraded. We're not even finding the ones that we want. If I look at my thingamadoohitchy again, compound shielding, core dynamics. So we're still thermic. Okay, maybe it's time to go for these. What are they called? Imperial shielding. So where did we find, according to my thing, where do we find it? So supposedly those are easy to find. Empire, high population, state of none or election. That's not what I wanted to do. All right. So, oh, that's also not what I wanted to do. We're looking for the high grade emissions in all of these places, right? So this is going to be a thing no matter where we go. So I guess I wonder if it's easier to. So like, what are you? Federation, corporate. I wonder if there's like some good ones, like just so we can go back and forth. Nobody there. Ross. Federal, low population. So like, what's this one? Federal, status none, high population. 2 billion population, independent. State civil liberty? I don't know if that's the thing we wanted. Any system, high population, state of war or civil war for the group for the other one. Do I want civil? Oh, it's civil unrest. Outbreak. No. Oh, come on. What are you? Independent. You are independent. $15 corporate. They're in a state of boom. You're in a state of boom. Oh, actually, I can use the thingamadoohitchies in here, right? So if I go state, I would like a state of because we are in a civil unrest. Is there anything nearby that's civil unrest? Doesn't look like it. Is there something nearby with a state of outbreak? Outbreak. No. Is there something nearby with a state of... Oh, boom. We did find booms. Yeah. Okay. There's some boomers around here. And then... Independent. Okay, so I want a state of independent and boom actually is a good one for those other things. So we can go from here to I want an independent with a high population. That's federal. That's federal. That's federal. That's independent with 9 million. I don't know. Is that high? 18 million independent. 15 federal. Because, like, what's this guy? Because we got a serious jump range, too. So, federal. 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 Want a large population. Wish you could do multiple 8.5 million. Multiple criteria in here. Independent 28 million. Want something with the billions. Whoa. Now we're getting a whole lot of stuff. Independent 11 million. Is there a population show by size? Population. There we go. Minimum, maximum. What's nearby? $700 million. 4.2 billion. Okay. You're a boom, but you're federal. I want independent. Am I going to get what I want? Independent. Boom. All right, so Procyon. We're going to go back and forth between Procyon and where are we right now? Oh, let's turn all the things back on. State. None. You. Blatremy. All right, so Blatremy and Procyon. So let's head to Procyon now. Can I target the... I don't think I can. Let's just go here then. So this way I can bounce from star to star, looking for these two different types of things, drop in at the nav beacon, head out to the thing, and then... Oh, okay. I've decided I'm going to make you watch 7 seasons of Rugrats to catch up on 2021 this week. Oh my god. No. I'll watch an episode of X-Files. I honestly, when I saw that was on the list of things to look at was X-Files, I'm like this close to just going back and watching everything from season 1 all the way through again. But I'll never catch up, I don't think. Whoops. X-Files was huge for me when I was a kid. Massively influential. And actually, I don't know if I've seen the late, like the ending seasons. No, I have. Yeah, I watched them all the way through to the end. But I was just wondering because 2021 was definitely a less TV period of my life. But X-Files was definitely something I made sure I watched. But it's the later seasons of X-Files without Mulder, so it's not as stellar. Yeah, I know, right? I remember you talk. I forgot what season it was, but I think it was the first episode of 2021 where Mir, you were there and you were talking about that exactly. And I was like, oh no, it's that period. I like my Mulder and my Scully. Abigail, where are you? There you are. Oh, don't crash into it. It's been so long. Like, X-Files was so influential. Like, when X-Files first aired, I didn't even know it existed because at the time I was living in Germany. Here, I was living in Germany, and and when we lived in Germany on the Canadian Forces base in Germany, high grade emissions. Look at that. We had one English channel that was provided by the military, and stuff was broadcast for us, and X-Files was not one thing that we got. My aunt, knowing that my aunt back in Canada was watching the show, and she's like, oh my god, this is the most amazing show ever. And I will thank her for the rest of my life because she would record episodes of the X-Files every week and put them onto VHS tapes and then mail them to us in Germany, and then we would watch them. I would binge them. Whenever a tape would show up, there would be like, I don't know, like a few, like 5 episodes or whatever on there, and then I'd have to wait until the next package arrived to watch the next episodes. That was how I was introduced to X-Files. Um, we could also run another show on the side called This Week in 1991, so we can actually, yeah, 1991. I was in Germany. So we can actually, so we could catch it all eventually. Your aunt is a smelly pirate. What? Where did that come from? International pirate too. Oh, I see. I don't know. Is that illegal? Was that illegal for her to record them off of her TV and then send them to us? Was that not allowed? I don't even know. All I know is that she was amazing. We got care packages like that all the time from her, actually, with not just X-Files, but other shows, and then, you know, stuff from Canada that we were missing. International pirate. Is that bad? Maybe I shouldn't be calling her out. All right, what do we got here? Proto light. All right, yeah, these are definitely things that we wanted. All right. You're how far away? Hollywood has it out for your hand now. But we couldn't watch it. Like, we had no other option. So aren't they just happy that she made a lifelong dedicated fan out of me? And then when I got back to Canada, I you know, watched their TV show. Because I was back in the time where you had to do it that way. She's going to prison. Oh. She's going to prison where they play the "you wouldn't download a car" video on repeat. Well, she didn't download. This is back in the day when that was not a thing. Like, she just used her VHS and she recorded it off TV. Like, everybody recorded everything off TV. And then watched later or whatever. But I guess that's probably bad. I don't know. So now I want to target. Actually, I go back into Super Cruise and I see if I can find another emission thing in Maduhichi. She made illegal copies of my one of the country. Awesome. Do I have any high grades? Obviously, these are much more, much rarer. So now we want to go back. Wasn't there a thing where it shows you your route? So that I can easily go back to where I was. Selected location, current location. Show route on show trade. No, there was a thing where it shows like a dotted line of where you flew from, right? Isn't there? Show markers, show grid, wing mission markers. Because I can't find the name of the place. What was the name of the place that I was at? Oh, goodness. Personal use is perfectly legal, but she was involved in international VHS smuggling ring. Hollywood has probably been trying to find her for decades. Nice. What was the name of the stupid place? There was supposed to be a dotted line on my screen. I guess I should bookmark while I'm doing this. Maybe that'll bookmark this location. Have you seen what's been happening to GameStop stocks? I have no idea. And welcome, Bernie. I have no idea what's happening to GameStop stocks. So Procyon, I don't want it to be called Procyon though, because that's not what I'm looking for when I look in here. So I go into you and I edit you and I say 01 Proto. There we go. Now it should be at the top of my list, right? 01 Proto. Okay. Now, oops. Now I want to go back to, it was a weird name. Does anybody remember the name of the system that I came from? Oh, I guess I could look at my other thing. It's right there. Why didn't you tell me? Okay, so now, then we want to go to this one, and I want to edit, and I want to go 02. What's the thing that I get here? Core. There we go. There. Now we go back and forth between core, plot route.
Frameshift drive charging.
That's not Bernie. Oh, yeah, it's the Memorial Bernie. It's the anti-Bernie. Hello, anti-Bernie. That's going to be hard to explain to Anubis in Twitch chat. Basically, a subreddit decided to try and screw over the big guys on Wall Street, and now class action lawsuits have been filed and politicals are all calling for investigations.
Fuel scooping complete.
I don't know. If a bunch of people on Reddit can screw with the stock market enough to bring it down, then maybe there's a problem with the system and not a problem with the people. But that's probably super controversial statement as well, I imagine. And I caveat that with, I have absolutely no idea what's going on, and that was just a silly comment with absolutely zero backing of understanding of anything in the situation. Tip of shame. Minty would be proud. All right. Scan the beacon. Scanny. Inhibited by a factor of 23. Disruptive mass. Who's disrupting my mass? Well, as a communist, I found it hilarious. I find your comment hilarious. That's awesome. It's like cheating at a casino by counting cards. That one I think is absolutely hilarious. It's like, oh, that's not what I want. I want high grade. It's like, no, you're not allowed to count cards, even though you're a brilliant person, and we should be hailing you as an amazing person that has this crazy, awesome ability to do what you can do with your brain. But it's like, no, if you count cards at the casino, that means you're gonna win, and we don't want you to win, so that's illegal. And somehow the government's back that. Like that makes no sense to me. It's like, we're gonna cheat. Our point of our business is to cheat you out of your money. But if you cheat us out of our money, that is your money. That's illegal. But okay, it's not over yet. The bubble has yet to burst. So the hedge funds may still end up okay, and a lot of people on Reddit are going to be down a lot of money. Well, yeah, like anything like that, man. The stock market is so crazy, right? Like the stock market, in my opinion, is like it's like the perfect example of the chaos of humanity, right? Like it has almost nothing to do. And again, this is an opinion of somebody who really doesn't understand how the stock market works. But it seems like, from a layman looking from the outside in, that it's purely about emotion. It's purely about panic, right? Like, oh, I feel like this thing is good, so it's good. And then, oh no, I'm scared, so I'm going to pull my money. And then everybody's scared. Everybody else gets scared, so they pull their money. And then all of a sudden the whole thing crashes on itself, right? Like it's like, it seems very much like an unstable system. Pure chaos based on nothing but human emotion from where I'm sitting anyway. Few people are in for a lot of money. It's just millions of people are in for small amounts. Right, okay. That's how they're doing it. From my lowly and uneducated point of view, the stock market always just seemed like a bigger slot machine for rich people. Yeah, exactly. It's fascinating from a psychopath perspective. Oh my goodness. All right. Proprietary composites. These are proprietary. So if I pick them up, am I going to get... Oh, did I just blow them up? Oh, no. I went too fast. Too fast. What are you? I'm going to go for you first. Yeah. Financial markets, stocks, all that kind of, like, I wish that I had the patience or the want to learn that stuff, because, you know, I probably could have made a lot smarter investments with my money over the years and actually be in a much, like, I'm not in a bad place. Don't get me wrong. I'm in a very good place, but I could have been in a better place, I guess. Oh, you meant sociology. It was funny to read either way. It was a bunch of hedge funds shortening stock, which is what they do, and it's stupid but legal. Then a subreddit noticed this and thought they could make a bunch of money off of it while screwing over all those hedge funds. So it's stupid but legal. So then what they're doing is not illegal. Why is there a class action lawsuit if they're just doing the same thing? It's because they're doing it and the big wigs aren't doing it, right? That's why it's illegal. It's just like the casinos, right? Like if the casino's doing it, it's fine. But if the people playing in the casino are doing it, then it's not okay. Hey, look, I've got a dotted line now. Why didn't I have that dotted line before? It's going to tumble down anytime soon. Hedge funds needed stock prices to go down, but the boom from the Reddit drove it up and up until GameStop was priced way more than it's worth. Yeah, because that's how the whole stock market works, right? And now there's massive collusion with multiple sites stopping people buying while allowing selling. The lawsuits are against the sites for doing that. Oh, the lawsuits are against the site for people stopping doing the buying. Okay, I see. Yeah, like I said, I have no idea what's going on. So what's happening in chat right now is literally my education process right now. It's like I get all of my US political news from shows from people like am I locked onto this properly? Like Bill Maher and The Late Show, and like basically political comedians is where I get my US news most of the time. because I find that much more entertaining. I know that's horrible. That's bad. I should know more about what's going on in the world, but I have a hard time caring until it affects me personally, which says something about me, I'm assuming. It's market manipulation for their own personal benefit. Sounds bad to me. In this case, not financial benefit, more for their own satisfaction. Oh, see, that seems better to me. But yeah, either way, I don't know. Isn't it all for their like whether you're saying financial benefit or personal satisfaction? Again, like that's all just the same thing. It's just different goals. I don't know. Like I said, I'm a noob when it comes to this stuff. Noobing it up good.
Frameshift drive charging.
Basically, loads of rich people are pooping themselves because a bunch of incels called because a bunch of people online called their bluff. Right. So
4, 3.
the system allows it. So, but yeah, no, we definitely don't have a broken system that needs to have changes. High grade emissions. 30 minutes. That's beautiful. It's a ways out there though. I do find it interesting how much money can be created over some words. Well, yeah, but again, like, honestly, that's like all money is made up, right? Like, it's all a construct. It's all just something we decided means something and has value, so therefore it has value. And we created systems around that to make things worth more or less based on words, right? Like based on I don't know, like all the stuff, right? So it's just, yeah. And as 2008 proves, how much can be destroyed by the same words? Yeah. We're not allowed to talk about 2008 yet. That's 7 years away. Given that I spend a lot of my time talking complete nonsense, it's of extra interest to me. Yes. I agree. It's of interest to me too, just because of the nonsense part. I find the nonsense part interesting. Whoops. Am I still locked onto this? Looks like I am. Somehow I still. There we go. I like the nonsense part. I like the ludicrousness of it all. Oh, 2008 would prove, yeah. We can talk about the .com bubble right now. That's topical. There you go. There you go. Yeah, that's topical. I lived through that. I got my first full-time job January of 1999. In 2001, I was, like 3 years, two to 3 years into my first real full-time job. Working in the development industry. So that was, and like I went through the whole 2000 craze as well, but I was kind of like more of a, because I literally started in 1999 as the big deal. Like I was kind of like just watching the whole Y2K thing unravel in front of me because I didn't know any of those languages. That stuff was old by the time I got started. But yeah, 2001. Yeah. Gosh, yeah, thinking back to that. That was a period of my life where I was working a lot. Didn't have a whole lot of time for games or TV or movies. I was doing the capitalistic drive, right? How we're supposed to get a job, work hard, still believed in merit, still idealistic. Y2K was another interesting case from a sociology perspective. Yeah. That one is an interesting case from a lot of different perspectives because even to this day, I think that the majority of the population does not understand what really happened during that period. That's actually an example of people coming together and solving a problem. And then when nothing happened, everybody thought there was no problem to begin with. But if it wasn't for, hundreds of thousands of people around the world trying to make sure there wasn't a problem, there would have been a problem. All right. Protolite.
Cargo scope deployed.
Nope. Gotcha. All right. And then let's pop out and see if there's any more. And that's why you should always build redundancy into your programs. There's a whole lot of reasons why the Y2K problem happened, and it goes way back to the beginnings of computers. What's going on? What is going on? Was I stuck on something? Am I still stuck on something? Weird. The Y2K problem wasn't invented in the 90s. The Y2K problem was invented a long time before because of actual limitations, proper limitations on computer hardware and software. But the people making those programs were like, our stuff will never be around when this is going to be an issue. And then guess what? It was totally around because big businesses get something that works and then don't change it. Y2K was caused by people like me cobbling stuff together and saying that'll do it and not thinking of the consequences in 10 years time. Well, honestly, it's like not even just 10 years. We're talking like 20 years. Like there were still programs that were out there running in mainframes and big companies that had, been around for like 20 years or more. Like when they built these things, and yeah, there was a lot of that'll do cobbling it together for sure, but that was also the industry at the time, and to some extent still is. And like the developers get blamed a lot for these things, but at the same time, it's like the constraints that they were under, which is do it fast, do it yesterday, and if you don't, we'll find somebody who will. And sadly, to this day, that's still kind of the industry in a lot of places. You wonder why stuff was built the way it was, right? Like, but yeah. But now my my personal things are my life. We're now digging into my life as well, because I've witnessed a lot of this stuff firsthand over the course of my life, and it's not cool. Back when you actually had to care about differences between character and strings. Yeah, well, yeah. But there's something to say about higher level languages too, right? Like the abstraction allows us to do a lot more in a lot less time. But it also means that nowadays, we don't have as much understanding of the nitty gritties and how things work at a lower level anymore. The average programmer, anyway, right? I was on the edge of that stuff, like char and string. Like I haven't had to worry about that forever. Like when I first got into programming and stuff, I was learning things like C++, where that kind of distinction was still kind of important. But yeah, no, I haven't had to worry about that kind of stuff in forever. And you know what? I do not miss pointers at all. So I always like lower level languages. It feels more logical. Yeah. Oh, and I get you there. Like there's definitely something really cool about working like right at the bare metal like that. Like I messed around a little bit, a very little bit in assembler. I was introduced to it because it was one of the cooler things that happened in my earlier days was I had a friend that knew some people that were building games for Nintendo. I can't remember which system it was. It would have been back then. So like we're talking like 2000s. Actually 2001-ish period, right? So maybe Boris, you might know. Were we talking about like N64 at that point or earlier than that? Cube? I don't know. But yeah, like I actually got to go down to a studio that was building stuff in assembler and making games for Nintendo. I can't remember what game it was anymore, but I got to like see their setup and I got to learn a little bit of assembler with them. It was fun. But yeah, that was mostly not my world. Because I went down the business application world line, not the game line. Even though the game line was where I wanted to go, but the business apps was where people were hiring. So now we want to go back. Well, actually, no. I wanted to see if there's still more stuff. N64 and the GameCube in the second half of the year, plus Game Boys. Okay, so yeah, I think it was N64 that they were building games for. That sounds right. Weapons fire encoded. I don't see any high, so we're off. We're back to the other system. Game Boys. I remember Game Boys. Man, I had a Game Boy. It was awesome. My Game Boy was amazing, and I played it all the time, and I loved it. And I think one of my favorite games on it was Metroid. The Metroid version on the game. I don't remember the full name, but it was a Metroid game on the Game Boy. I don't know if there was many of those, but that was one of my favorite games, was Metroid. And, oh man, there's a couple of games I really like. But then we went back to Germany again. And I took my Game Boy. Or no, wait. Maybe that was when we went to, because yeah, 2001. Oh no, 2001. Well, I had a Game Boy. Like Game Boys were out way before that, right? Game Boys were out before. Like I had a Game Boy as a kid, not as an adult. Game Boys were out before that, right? When did Game Boys come out? Now I'm confused. What's going on? When were Game Boys a thing? I'm sure I had a Game Boy in it when before I moved out. When did Game Boys come up, Boris? I needs to know, because I have a distinct memory, unless somebody implanted memories in my head. I have a distinct memory of moving to Germany, taking my Game Boy with me, and being an idiot person that hadn't quite figured out travel yet. 1989, yeah, okay, good. I went to, I remember going to Europe, going to Germany to live there, and bringing my Game Boy, and then when I got there, not realizing the whole plug situation, and taking my 110 volt plug, plugging it directly into one of those just tiny little socket things that turn it into the 220 prong one, right? Or 240 or whatever it is. And then plugging that directly into the wall without a transformer, without any kind of like conversion. I plugged it in overnight, and then guess what? The next morning, my Game Boy didn't work anymore. And I was so sad, and my parents didn't buy me another one. I was so sad. Oh, I was so sad. Where is it? And that's why UK plugs are the best, highest voltage. Well, this was in Germany. Like it was those plugs that had the two circular prongs, right? Is the ones I remember. And this is back in like 1989. I was in Germany. I believe one of our tours was Germany. 89 to 91, I think. So that was probably the same tour, but we scanned. I need to make a timeline of my life because I always forget when I was actually places, and I normally know it by like what grade I was in. I know where I lived around the world based on the grade I was in at the time. But aligning them to years has always been troublesome for me. High grade. Because we moved every 1 or 2 years of my life until I moved out, basically. We only had 1 3-year posting, I think, and the rest of them were 1 or 2 year postings. Yeah, ours have 2,000 volts. So there. What country? Well, that makes sense, Boris, right? Because Australia is the most dangerous country in the world. Because of the beasties that you guys have there. So you might as well make sure that you also have the most dangerous voltage and the most dangerous, I don't know, everything. It's your claim to fame. First time I went to Australia, I went with my girlfriend at the time, and she was like, "You have to read this book." It was In a Sunburnt Country by Bill Bryson, I think it is. And man, oh man, that was a fun book to read, but it also scared the poop out of me before I went to Australia. I'm like, oh my God, where am I going? We don't even have plugs. That's right. You just take a frayed wire and you just place it on an exposed voltage line, right? Just got to smudge some exposed wires together. Yeah, perfect. I don't know. I don't know how accurate that book is, Boris. Maybe you can fill me in. But it was a fun read and a scary read. I checked my shoes every morning. I checked I revealed my under the covers every day. Turning off the brakes while working on electronic. Oh, off the breakers. Yeah, we're working on electronics. Nah, just a pint beforehand and you'll be fine. Exactly. Numbs the senses, right? Da, da, da. Oh. Oh, slow down. Yeah, checking your shoes if you leave them outside is a general thing, but it's honestly more for toads than spiders. Hydrate! Ah, Bernie, I sure will. Hmm. Can I see? No, I can't. Whoa, stop, stop! Something weird happened there. Why are you? What is going on? Something weird is happening. A controls maybe got locked? I don't know. Should you be drinking and flying? It's space flying. It's different. Don't worry about it. I don't mean that. I mean that nothing more than in a video game. In real life, yes. Never, ever, ever, ever do that. Automated cars. Then we don't have to worry about it. I don't know if I've talked about that on the stream, but I'm a huge proponent of automated vehicles. For a lot of reasons. But eradicating drinking and driving because nobody drives anymore would be awesome. It's the only way, Bernie, it's the only way to get rid of the space madness. Or should I call you Bomb because you're faux Bernie. Anti-Bernie. Just eradicate driving. Go around slashing everybody's tires. Problem solved. That's not kind of that's not what I was trying to say. Oh, I need the beacon. Beacon. But you're right, that would solve the problem. Although you would have to, that would take a long time. And I feel like they would repair their tires before you got through all of everybody's. So we'd have to do a Reddit drive, just like for the stock market, where we organize hundreds of thousands of people, millions of people from around the world to all do it together with us at the same time. Too late to cut my knife off. I go. Boris is my first follower. All right. I need them high ones. Please provide me with some high. No, 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 no. This doesn't look right. That's poopy. So I guess we go back to here. Oh, no, this is where we are. I guess we go back to here.
Frameshift drive charging.
To blah trimp. Triumph. He's using one right now. Oh wait, have you used a bidet? If so, did you like it? He's using one right now. I have, personally, I have never used a bidet. I am not opposed to the idea. I would try one if one was conveniently made available to me.
Complete.
I have never used one. But for some reason, they do seem like a better idea than just ramming paper between your butt cheeks. I don't know. Maybe both. Where did that question come from? That's very random, Boris. Not that I disagree, or not disagree, not that I disapprove of your random question. I'm just curious where that came from. What is going on in your house right now? What did Lyric just ask you? Why did that come up in conversation? If you're just stuffing any old paper in, I don't know if you're doing it right. You could be right, Boris. You might be onto something, Boris. Encoded. I need the highs. I need the highs. I need to get high. Weapons fire. There's none. Why all of a sudden I'm not finding any anymore? This is bad. Now I'm sad. Maybe my plan isn't working so hot anymore. I just used one and thought you should too. All right, that makes sense. I see the I understand the train of logic now. See? That's all I needed. Well, thank you for the recommendation, Boris. I'm assuming because you recommended it, because one, you used one, and then two, you recommended it to me. I'm assuming that you like them, that they are, in your opinion, a valuable addition to the human condition. Oh, I'm going too fast. I'm going too fast. Deep. Deep. I didn't think so at first, but I just had to learn how to do it properly. Now I've become an evangelist. That's beautiful. I think you need to make an infographic, Boris, to show people how to use the bidet properly so that they all become evangelists. Uh-oh. Ow. Oops. Did I actually scan the damn thing? Hi, you're my friend. Oops. Bidet stream. Although Bernie, I don't disagree that I think that having a office chair that is I don't know, like a toilet slash bidet system would be extremely convenient. Getting no high anymore.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
What? What is going on? What did I damage it like really bad? No, it's at 100%. Now I'm worried. We got a station over. Ah, it's Davy Dock. It's a little bit of ways. We got a planetary one here. We'll go back to the other system and then repair there maybe. This is not going well anymore. There's really only one rule. Don't let it go inside because it will feel you like a balloon. So instead of an infographic on how to use it properly, then I think you need to make a very Australian warning sign. I was in Australia. I saw your guys' warning signs. They are freaking amazing and hilarious. I want you to draw with your amazing art for us a warning, a do not line up the stream warning sign bidet. I want to see this. Australian inspired bidet warning sign. This to me sounds like something the world needs. It's generally good advice for life. Oh man. You could do a live stream. Watch me draw live stream. Oh, speaking of your amazing art and creativity, Boris, when are you continuing to write your book? Or did 2001 overtake that ambition? It's not going to write itself. Which is definitely advice I should be giving to myself. All right. Come on. All right. We're not getting anything anymore. Which is poopy. So we'll go here. Yeah, I realized I started 3 things at once and at least one thing had to stop, but I'll keep going when I get inspiration. All right, cool. Destroyed my shields and took 8 hull damage running into navigation beacons. Just PSA, maybe you shouldn't do that. Although, Boris, I still want to see a bidet hazard sign. I have a very specific mental image of what this sign would look like. Based on your description.
DeLacy Alpha November Uniform. Submit a docking request and a landing pad will be reserved for you, Commander. Authorization cleared. Make your way to landing pad 26.
All right. Well, we've done a bit of material grinding. I think it's time to do a little flight assist off training. All right, 20. Where are you? That's 9. I want 26. Where is 26? Meow, 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 meow. Wasn't paying attention when I came in. 26. Let's repair this beautiful ship. Refuel. And repair.
Disembark when ready.
All right. Let's go to the shipyard. And let's buy ourselves a suicide-y. I will store this ship. All right, here we are in our suicide-y. Now we need to go over here and turn flight assist off. And rotational correction off. All right. And then we want to launch.
Pad detached complete. Go for departure.
Landing gear retracted.
Ah! I'm not having a good time today. I used to do this a lot. This is the worst I've ever done.
Alert. You have entered the station without authorization.
Yeah. I'm out. Whew. Whew. All right. So that was rough.
Moderate traffic around this station. Regulate speed.
All right. We got to thread the needle. Down, 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 down. Ow. All right. Mm. Ow. Wow. Having trouble today. I think I was being a little cocky. I was doing much better last stream, so maybe I kind of overcompensated here.
Care, Commander.
All right. Heading back. Facing the direction I want to go, but that's not how it works. So I want to reverse thrust this way. Okay, I'm going to try and go through that hole there. Okay. I wake. Okay, now I can flip around. Redirect. Good bomb. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No needle threading today. Ooh. 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 Okay. Space is hard. Just trying not to hit something while my shields are coming back up.
Shields online.
I feel like this is not going to go well. All right. All right. Now we're going to try and land. It's a pretty view over there. Feel like my docking request didn't happen.
Okay, Commander. Land on pad 2-1.
This is not working.
Decrease your speed to within regulatory limits.
Come on. Come on. Back it up. All right. This way. Feel like my thrusters are not working like I expect them to. This is hard. I don't know if that's what you wanted, but that's what I pictured. Oh, no. Did you post something? I'm going to have to check that. Okay. Okay, so let's see if we can dock this thing. Come on. Yeah, my thruster, my left thruster isn't working. So you can see, I can pull up on it, down on it, go to the right. But my left thruster does not appear to be firing. That's a problem. That would explain why I was having so much trouble. I'm not sure why my left thruster is not firing. Unless I'm just not hearing it properly. Because I'm not even hearing the sound effect for it to thrust. You know, say I can't thrust left. Ah. Okay, 21.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, jeez. Almost had that. Not quite. Okay, let's back it up. Came in way too fast on that. Yeah, this is going to be really hard to do if I can't go left. Okay, whoop. I feel like I'm going to die this time.
You are currently obstructing the landing pad. Vacate this area now.
Oh. There's a building in the way. And I can't go left. I just want to go left. Oh, okay. When one of your directional thrusts don't work, it is really annoying. Oh my god, I still somehow did it. Wow. All right, now I got to check out this picture. I can't believe I actually did that. Was there a problem with one of my thrusters or modules? Power. Health was at 100%. They've powered. I wonder if it's my controller. Did something just happen to my controller? That's weird. But we landed. We did it. Oh my goodness. Okay, now I gotta look at this picture. That's exactly, Boris, that's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. Thank you. Thank you. I can rest easy now knowing that we can put that sign up in all bidet establishments, knowing that your sign will make sure that nobody accidentally balloons themselves with water, and the world will be safer. Thank you. Thank you, Boris. All right, but that's going to be it for me tonight. My flight assist off training was made much more difficult because my left thruster was not functioning. And now I'll have to check my HOTAS and hopefully it's not broken. I'm a little worried, but I hope you all enjoyed as much as is possible. I would like to check something here before we sign off. Yes. Okay. All right. So I hope you all enjoyed. I will see you on another night, probably this weekend for some more 3030 Death War. And you all have a wonderful, it's evening for me, so evening, but if it is the day or the morning or the middle of the night, you have a wonderful whatever it is for you. And we'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye for now.